Hello everyone, Scott here with another Hyperbole, and I know it's hyperbole, but hyperbole makes it mine. I just got out of John Wick Chapter 2 on Tuesday. Yes, I'm late on these. You've just seen 5 or 6 of these things, and this is the last one. But this is, oh yeah. John Wick Chapter 2. I loved the original. The trailer went from Keanu Reeves as a hitman? What? And you simply see it, and like they kill his dog, and he's like, no. And goes after them, and that's it. It was so refreshing to simply see an action movie with no higher concept, with no overarching twist. It's simply, you've wronged him, you shouldn't have. And the movie itself sells you on him so well about how, like, yeah, you know who the boogeyman is? We sent him to kill the boogeyman. Like, it's legendary status so that everybody knows him and that you don't, but when you see him do this stuff, it's appropriate. Fantastic action movie. Took everyone by surprise, and here's the sequel. Now, when they announced another John Wick, it was like, well, it's going to be a prequel, right? Obviously, we're going to want to see him do all this stuff that got him becoming the legend that he is. Like, where do you go with a sequel? What are they going to do? Kill another dog? No, and that's not a spoiler. They tell you that. Or do they? Because it's, oh god, this movie goes weird. But they're like, no, it's not set off by killing a dog. That's key, and I like that. No, what you see is the aftermath of what happened in the first. Like, there's his car that's still out there. Like, you thought, whatever, but no, he's got a set of priorities. He cleans up. What happens when a hitman who's drawn back in puts things away? It's just satisfying. It's cool. It's neat to see the after effect of it all. And then something happens because of him having done all this stuff and sets him off. And he actually has to do a thing. Because the whole criminal underground, and I forget what review it was. I watched it on the weekend, but they talked about the crime hotel with the crime coins. And, you know, don't do crime in the crime hotel because that's a crime. I love that line. I want to give full credit to who it was. It's not my line, but it's what it is. But the crime hotel, the whole crime syndicate thing, is this underworld where there's fancy coins about that big around, and they're simply used as a currency. And it's a cool little element of it. And when he talks about, like, I need dinner reservations for 12. Okay, yeah, no, take out, yeah, and whatever. That's just a call. But, you know, like, when he says it, it's so obvious he's not talking about actual dinner reservations. They come and it's the mob coming to take away the bodies of the people that assaulted him in his home. Right? It's awesome. You want more of that. You want to see this stuff. Well, what happens is he has to do a hit. So he's actually brought back in, and now he's doing the things that made him of legend. So we see him going out and scouting the area, getting the information about it. We see him actually getting the gear. And it's like a wine tasting. It's an amazing montage of scenes. Which start off normally. He's just getting a book, and then he's going and getting, you know, he's tasting something, and he's getting fitted for a suit. Which then it turns into, like, no, he's getting body armor, and he's getting schematics, and oh, it's so good. But it's the stuff that we were wanting to see from before, but he's in a situation where he's doing it again. So we're seeing it now. It's brilliant. It's so well done. The action is incredible. It does the thing that sequels do best, in the best sequels, I mean, where there's familiar stuff again. There's even a scene when he's walking out of an area and lights are flashing. Much like that badass bit when he's walking out in the club and the music is pumping and the lights are flashing. There just happens to be a situation that mimics it. So it gets the Die Hard 4 invocation of, look, there's an elevator scene. Remember the elevator from what? It does that mirroring, but not hammering you over the head. It's just similar imagery, similar stuff. But it's not the same situation. It's really, really well done in how they do it. So, John Wick Chapter 2, I liked better because it starts quicker. So there's more. But bring on Chapter 3. Do it. Like, you can do the prequel stuff, whatever, but they've done this. And Keanu Reeves, I think, beats out Tom Cruise as the best older action star. Because Tom Cruise is in his 50s. Keanu Reeves is in his 50s as well. And you would never believe it if you saw this. So, like, my God, those movies are incredible. I don't know if that's my favorite movie of the year, because Triple X was bonkers, badass, crazy. and Great Wall was fun, but I think John Wick is my top movie so far this year. I think. It's tough. It's really tough. I don't know yet, but watch that movie. I'm buying it when it comes out, the day it comes out. Like, no question. It's going to be mine. I'm going to own it and be very, very happy. I want to review John Wick at some point. I don't know how, though, because if I do it, I want to do an action scene. What the hell am I going to do? So I've got to get through that and just talk about movies like this. So that's that. It is the 5th anniversary year for the GPC. There is no 5th anniversary video episode, number 105 it would be. On this anniversary, there's a teaser, though, and mostly because I couldn't shoot something I needed to shoot. But I'm not forcing things like I've done before. I'm just relaxing because this is being recorded the day before my birthday, which is the anniversary, and I want to just chill out for once for the first time in 5 years and do things the right way. So there you go. GuiltyPleasureCinema.com. Horribly out of date, but still valid for a lot of stuff. But also Cyclops Scott here on YouTube and the social media stuff as well. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the 5 years. There will be more. It's going to be very different from what it was, but it's the nature of the beast. And yeah, go watch John Wick. Just do it. Just do it. See you next time.